Hi, my name is Abby from Witchcraft Group and History. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, we're going to start reading from the Book of Ruins. Interpreting the Ancient Stones by Francis Melville. Okay. And it starts off with this nice pretty picture. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. Introduction. The ruins make up an alphabet that was used by the Germanic tribes of northern Europe from pre-Christian times until the 13th century. Ruin is derived from runa, an old Germanic word meaning whisper, secret, or mystery. Ruins were used by the Goths of Eastern Europe, the Anglo-Saxons of Germany, the Netherlands, and England, and the Danes and Vikings of Scandinavia. The Scandinavian tribes are referred to collectively as Norse, and since more of their writings have survived than the other Germanic people, the ruins tend to be most closely associated with this group. It is the Norse tradition that explores in greater detail in this book. Origins of ruins. The earliest surviving runic inscription dates from around 200 BCE. In the Norse tradition, it was the great god Odin who discovered them. This is recorded in the epic poem known as Havamal, which is attributed to Odin himself, and was written down in Iceland around the 9th century. Scholars, however, prefer to believe that the ruins were derived from existing alphabets with which the Germanic people came into contact. In 1874, Danish scholar L.F.A. Weimar theorized that the ruins were adapted from an early Latin alphabet around the 2nd century BCE. However, there is little evidence of the ruins being used near Roman lands at that time, although they were in use in more northerly areas such as Scandinavia, suggesting that the two alphabets were not related. In 1899, Norwegian philologist Sophus Bugge proposed that the Goths adapted the ancient Greek alphabet to form the ruins. Once again, the dates and locations of where the ruins were in use through doubt on their theory. A more popular purpose came in 1928 when Swedish scholar C.J.S. Marstrander suggested that the ruins were related to an ancient Etruscan script from pre-Roman Italy. Several Roman authors refer to Germanic tribes living in the Alpine region of northern Italy around the 4th century BCE, allowing sufficient time for the ruins to be created and spread northward by 200 BCE. When the earliest surviving runic inscriptions were written, this theory is supported by the 19th century discovery of bronze helmet at Nigua in Austria that bear dramatic inscriptions rendered in Etruscan script. It's a nice, beautiful picture. The Hallucinating script. Those who prefer the idea of a more ancient heritage believe that the ruins are based on the prehistoric script used in Neolithic and Bronze Age Nordic rock carvings, known as the Hallucinating script. Since such carvings have been found in Sweden, Germany, Austria, and Italy, it is possible that they have influenced all of the European alphabet already mentioned. The fact that so many of the earliest Germanic rune inscriptions are found in Denmark has convinced many scholars that the runes are essentially of Nordic origin, Nordic wisdom. Although their precise origins are not known, what is certain is that runes came to be at the heart of the Norse mystery traditions some 2,000 years ago. Although the last of the traditional rune masters lived in Iceland around 300 years ago, the ruins can still provide direct access to ancient Nordic wisdom, behind the doors to which the ruins and the keys lie in the realm of gods, giants, dwarfs, elves, and humans. They are places of heightened awareness where the game of life and death is played out to the fullest. Rune magic. The ability to communicate complex ideas through the use of signs has always been viewed as magical by our ancestors. Writing in itself, it's a magical act, a way of manuscript manipulating the natural forces symbolized by the runes. The straight, angular lines of the runes are ideal for carving into bone, wood, stone, or clay. By carving rune stones, or simply writing in the runes on paper, you can use the magical and divinatory powers of the runes to access the ancient Germanic worldview, with its powerful connection with the elements of nature and the mysterious workings of fate and personal destiny. To believe in magic, the runes are keys that give access to the natural forces that they represent. The chapters that follow explore the mythology of Nordic word, the meaning of the mysterious runes, and the ways in which they can be used. Rune rows. There are several different Germanic runic alphabet or rune rows, as they are known, all of which are closely related. There is much variations, however, both in the shape of the runic symbol and the number of runes that they comprise, like this. The oldest of the Germanic rune rows is generally known as the Elder Futhark, the word Futhark being derived from the phonetic values of its first 6 letters, just as the word alphabet is derived from the first 2 letters, alpha and beta, of the Greek alphabet. As literacy increased and familiarity with the runes became more widespread, secular usage also grew, lending to variations on the original rune row. The Elder Futhark. The Elder Futhark Also known as the common Germanic fatak, is the ruin row most commonly used for divination and rune stones. Its origins are lost in the mist of Germanic prehistory, but it remains in use until the end of the 17th century, when it was suppressed by variants. It consists of 24 runic letters. These, like Chinese and Japanese characters, the runes are ideographic. In other words, they represent specific things pictorially as they are, as well as associated words and ideas. The Germanic word uruzu, or uruz, for example, means auric, and the uruz ruins is shaped like the horn of the uruks, the now extinct wild ox. Although there is disagreement among ruin masters about what some of the other ruins actually represent, it is nevertheless widely agreed that they are simple pictographs. The reason for this disagreement is partly due to the fact that rune working died out in the 17th century, leaving only fragmentary literary sources to tell us what the runes mean. None of the literatures tell us what the rune glyphs are specifically supposed to represent. Modern rune lore is therefore based not only on scholarship and tradition, but also on personal intuition and considered opinion. So that what that looks like. Alright. We'll continue this later on. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and blessed be.